Hello everyone, welcome back to more Link's Awakening. It's time to make our way into the forest here. Oh my gosh, it's the owl. Blah blah blah, yeah, whatever. Seriously, I mean what this owl says is like 90% of it, maybe more than 90% of it's totally useless. I mean, almost. Maybe not every time, but almost every time he mentions the windfish. I'm like, what? Jeez. At least you can give me clues on where to go here. I mean, I'll take that. Rather than you blabbering about useless stuff here. Okay, up here we'll find a raccoon. So we need some powder here, which we conveniently have here. Actually, just a quick overview here. Pause menu here is your items on the left side. You can put two items in your one in your A and B slots. Stuff on your right is like trading items, seashells, number of instruments you found. And pushing the select shows what tunic you have, pictures, and number of heart pieces. There's 12 total pictures in the game here, so we'll see if we can pick them all up. Alright, so using some powder here, we're gonna make this raccoon have some allergies here or something. Holy smokes, it's tearing. Okay. And look at that, biting into a mushroom, essentially. Oh, jeez. We're stretching out the Mario references here. Not just Mario, but him eating a mushroom. You know, those super mushrooms that make you grow bigger, well, the poison mushrooms smaller and all that. You do need to do that, otherwise it'll be an infinite loop. You won't be able to get to the screen here. So you're picking up the key. Oh my goodness. Dude, you mentioned the windfish again. Dude, the thing is sleeping. It doesn't wake up until the like very end of the game here. In short, I don't even think it's paying attention right now. Luckily, as you get like maybe over halfway through the game, that owl doesn't bother you quite as much. Right now, it just really bugs you. Doesn't give you any advice here. Alright, so before we actually go into the first level, you want to get into this house right here. You find a, what is this, like an alligator here or something with a top hat? This guy's like obsessed about canned food. This guy hungry or something? So he just eats the whole can, not just the food, but the whole can. Whatever flavor that was. So you get some bananas. In return, and you actually do need this. Like, pretty much need it. This will be quite a bit later on in the game here, but you want to just get this out of the way. I'm not sure if you're told much about the trading sequence, like who you trade to. You just have to talk to everyone and see who wants what. Alright, Guardian Acorns. This is one of two things you can pick up out here. Music changes, and then they either, this one will decrease your damage, cut it in half. Alrighty then, well, I guess we can just go in here. We got plenty of time. So this is the actual tail cave here. So you want to head on left first. Pick up a small key here. Little chew jellies here. Ooh, piece of power. Now this actually doubles your attack power until you take like 3 or 4 hits or something. That time you'll lose your effect. Alright, pick up the compass here, and this game has, you know, the compass kind of beeps when there's a key in the room. So you'll be hearing that along the way. Now the thing with a piece of power is you get to move faster. I don't know why, but not complaining here. A small key in this room. You know, the enemy's just getting launched to the edges of the screen. That's what the piece of power does. Okay, simple map right here. Alrighty, pick up some rupees right there. There's a cracked wall to the left, but we don't have any bombs yet, but, you know, we'll come back here later and pick that up. Now, it depends how good you are at the game. If you're really good, you may not even take enough hits to lose your piece of power, guardian acorn, etc., so you won't even hear the levels music. You'll just be hearing this music all the time here. This room here, you gotta use your shield to knock those things over. And look at that, we've got goombas. Yes, goombas. Of all things here. They put goombas in this game. Alright, up here we find the Rock's Feather. It's a very nice item. It lets you jump. So you can pick up those hearts right there if you need them. And we can get back to the other side here. If you jump on top of a Goomba, you get a heart. Every time. It's almost like encouraging you to jump on Goombas. You get extra points for doing that. Okay, another key in this room, which is like pretty much in the chest just sitting in front of us there. Okay, this room here, you got these three things, you just have to make them the same suit. And if you miss, you just have to try again, so really, not that big a deal here. Once you do that, you can get whatever items are in this room. The stone beak here, and it lets you read these, you know, understand what these owl statues are saying here. And these are a lot more helpful than the owl outside. Because they actually do give you hints in the level that you might want to keep in mind here. Alright, find the Nightmare's Key. Similar to like Boss Key, Big Key, whatever you want to call it. It you know, opens up the last door to the boss there. Okay, mini boss here, you can jump over the big rolling thingamajig. Look how much life you lose per hit. I mean, this game is not very generous with you getting hit here. My goodness. Get a fairy there. And actually, the boss up here, when we go up here, this is a nasty boss if you don't know what you're doing. It's this boss. If you've hated this boss from Link to the Past, oh boy. piece of power comes to our aid here. Otherwise, use spin attacks. They actually do double damage against this boss. So you only have to hit it twice, because otherwise, you know, you don't want it to hit it 4 times, because it takes off 1 heart every hit, so you don't exactly last very long. That's probably one of the nastier bosses. I mean, if you have a Guardian Acorn, that buys you more hits to work with. But they really front-load you on the difficulty. I mean, the first couple levels are probably the hardest for me, and afterwards it's just, I'm like, whatever, I can whiz through every other level without any trouble. Alrighty, so you get a hint of where to go here, and you know, we still have plenty of time. We can clear that thing in like, what, 6 minutes or something? And we have plenty of time here. And we've got the owl blabbering about random stuff again. Alright, time to go upwards here. And when you get up to this point, these 2 guys here will start blabbering about moblins. Doing something with this Bow Wow's house, which is basically that chain chomp. What Bow Wow? And please do not go back to this screen, because you'll have to listen to the whole blabbering lecture again. So try not to go back and forth here if you can avoid it. So you'll notice this place is empty. This chain chomp there is gone. I don't know what they would want with a chain chomp. That's kind of weird. Alrighty, well, let's move on up here. There's a lot of stuff we can't get right now, so you know, as we get more items in the game, we'll get to those areas. Ooh, piece of power. Again, it always feels good to walk faster here. You want to head on right here. Nothing down there yet. Alright, throwing them across the room here. And easy piece of heart for you to pick up right here. So you want to head on kind of underneath here, and it leads you to, that's a weird statue there. This is some weird stuff. Alright, this cave here has the little moblin base here. So let's start beating up moblins. Alright, next room here. Bunch of regular moblins. Really? This is the best you got here? Next room here, we got the big moblin. Ah, bring it on. Oh, I forgot he fires arrows here. Okay, so you have to wait for it to dash into the wall and, you know, get itself dizzy. And then use your spin attacks for more damage. Your feather may help a little bit with defense. You know, you can dodge stuff here. Alrighty, so after we've honed the big moblin, get that fairy back. Alrighty, let's see. Over to the right here, we find this is the Bow Wow here. So it's time to get our chain chomp here, and we're gonna actually take this with us for a little bit here. So we'll see what this is used for in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.